The historical Buddha, Siddhartha Gautama, had a group of disciples who followed his teachings. The primary disciples of Buddha are often referred to as the Sangha, which means the monastic community. Here are some key disciples of Buddha. Sariputta. Sariputta, he was one of the chief disciples of Buddha and known for his wisdom. Sariputta was renowned for his ability to understand and explain the teachings. Sariputta, also known as Sariputta, was one of the most eminent disciples of Siddhartha Gautama, the Buddha. His birth name was Upatissa, and he came from a Brahmin family in a town called Nalaka in ancient India. Sariputta's life underwent a profound transformation when he encountered the teachings of the Buddha. Here are some key aspects of Sariputta's life and contributions. Conversion to Buddhism. Sariputta, along with his childhood friend Maudgalyayana, initially followed the teachings of Sanjaya Belatthaputta, a contemporary religious teacher. Dissatisfied with the lack of progress in their spiritual pursuits, they encountered Assaji, one of the first 5 disciples of Buddha, who spoke briefly about the Dharma. Sariputta, upon hearing these teachings, attained the first stage of enlightenment, stream entry. Deeply moved, he then brought Moggallana to meet the Buddha, and both of them became monks. Wisdom and insight. Sariputta was renowned for his profound wisdom and deep understanding of the Buddha's teachings. His wisdom was such that he was often called the general of the Dharma. Sariputta had the ability to comprehend complex teachings quickly and explain them to others in a clear and accessible manner. He was instrumental in elucidating the subtleties of Buddhist philosophy and psychology. Role as chief disciple. Sariputta, along with Moggallana, is considered one of the Buddha's chief disciples, known as the 2 chief disciples or elder disciples. They were the Buddha's foremost followers in terms of wisdom and spiritual accomplishment. Sariputta and Moggallana were often portrayed as the right and left-hand attendants of the Buddha. Final days. Sariputta passed away a few months before the Buddha's own parinirvana, final passing away. Before his death, he gave a profound discourse to the monks, emphasizing the impermanence and fleeting nature of all conditioned phenomena. Contributions to the Sangha. Sariputta played a crucial role in the organization and establishment of the monastic community, Sangha. His expertise in the Dharma and the Vinaya, monastic code, was instrumental in maintaining the integrity and harmony of the Buddhist monastic order. Sariputta's legacy is deeply embedded in early Buddhist literature, and his teachings continue to be a source of inspiration for Buddhist practitioners. His life exemplifies the transformative power of the Buddha's teachings and the potential for profound wisdom and compassion to arise in individuals through dedicated practice. Maudgalyayana, another prominent disciple. Moggallana was known for his supernatural powers and was considered second only to Sariputta in wisdom. Ananda was a cousin of Buddha and one of his closest companions. He had an exceptional memory and was responsible for preserving and reciting many of Buddha's discourses, which were later compiled into the scriptures. Mahakassapa, he was one of the leading disciples and played a key role in the first Buddhist council, where the Buddha's teachings were compiled and organized after his passing. Moggallana, also known as Maudgalyayana, was another of the chief disciples of Siddhartha Gautama, the Buddha. His full name was Moggallana, and he was known for his exceptional spiritual abilities, particularly in the domain of supernatural powers. Here are some key aspects of Moggallana's life and contributions. Background and early life. Moggallana, like Sariputta, came from a Brahmin family. Before encountering Buddhism, he was a follower of the same ascetic teacher as Sariputta. Dissatisfied with his progress, Moggallana met Sariputta and, together, they decided to seek a more fulfilling spiritual path. Conversion to Buddhism. Moggallana and Sariputta both became monks under the guidance of the Buddha after encountering the monk Assaji, who gave them a brief teaching on impermanence. Moggallana, like Sariputta, attained the first stage of enlightenment, stream entry, upon hearing these teachings. Both Moggallana and Sariputta quickly advanced in their spiritual attainments. Supernatural powers. Moggallana was renowned for his mastery of supernormal or psychic powers, often referred to as iddhis in Buddhist terminology. These powers included telepathy, clairvoyance, levitation, and other extraordinary abilities. Maudgalyayana's proficiency in these powers was considered second only to the Buddha himself. Wisdom and role as chief disciple. While Sariputta was recognized as foremost in wisdom among the disciples, Maudgalyayana was considered second in wisdom. Together, they were often referred to as the two chief disciples or elder disciples. Maudgalyayana's wisdom complemented Sariputta's, and their collaboration played a significant role in the dissemination of the Buddha's teachings. Protector of the Sangha, Maudgalyayana played a crucial role in protecting the Buddha and the monastic community. There are accounts of him using his supernatural powers to defend the Sangha from external threats, such as attacks from non-Buddhist ascetics. However, it's important to note that the Buddha discouraged the display of such powers as a means of gaining popularity or respect. Tragic end. Maudgalyayana met a tragic end at the hands of robbers who attacked him due to his meditation in a remote location. Despite his supernatural abilities, he accepted his fate without using his powers to retaliate, as he believed it was the result of past karmic actions. Maudgalyayana's life illustrates the multifaceted nature of spiritual attainment in Buddhism, encompassing both profound wisdom and extraordinary abilities. His contributions to the early Sangha and his role as a protector of the community are remembered as integral parts of early Buddhist history. Upali. Upali was initially a follower of another religious tradition but later became a disciple of Buddha. He was well versed in Vinaya, the code of ethics for monks and nuns, and played a crucial role in the organization of the monastic community. Anuruddha. Anuruddha was known for his deep concentration and meditative abilities. He was one of the foremost disciples in terms of psychic powers. Rahula. Rahula was the son of Siddhartha Gautama, and after his father's enlightenment, he became a monk. Rahula is considered an important figure in the early Buddhist monastic community. Kassapa. Kasyapa. There were several disciples named Kassapa, but Mahakasyapa is often referred to as Kassapa. He played a significant role in the first Buddhist council. The disciples of Buddha were instrumental in spreading his teachings after his passing. They contributed to the preservation and propagation of the Dharma, Buddhist teachings, forming the foundation of the monastic community. The stories and teachings of these disciples are often found in the early Buddhist texts known as the Pali Canon.